People who that people God. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. If you are new here, do hit that subscribe button, and to my OG subscribers, thank you all for showing up today. My name is Farida Aliyu. Now in this video I want to talk about my disorder. Yes, I have a disorder. For years now I've been in denial. I've been trying to deny the fact that I do have a disorder. You guys already know what it is from the title already. I stutter a lot. I have a stuttering disorder, also known as stammering. So I stammer so much. If you know me very well, you know that I stutter a lot when I'm having conversations, when I'm trying to explain something, or when I'm arguing with someone. I tend to stutter, and sometimes I always feel down because I'm not able to express myself very well because of my stuttering problem. However, before I dive deeply into my stuttering journey, why it's happening to me, how it's happening, everything, let me define what stuttering is for everyone. So according to medicalnewstoday.com, stuttering is a speech disorder. People who stutter may repeat sounds, syllables, or words, or they may prolong sounds. There may also be interruptions to the normal flow of speech, known as blocks, along with unusual expressions or movement. Also, I want to explain something to you guys. There is this thing called Tourette syndrome. I'll try to put the word on the screen for you guys to see. Now, Tourette syndrome is a nervous system disorder involving repetitive movement or unwanted sounds. Symptoms may include stuttering, TIC, compulsive behavior. You guys, in case you are hearing any noise, rain is falling, and I really need to film this video because we have lights today. So yeah. So for years now, I have been stuttering, and I have been repeating my words, and I've been repeating my alphabet, and it has been affecting my speech. It has been affecting my flow in conversations. This stuttering disorder started when I was in uni, but it was not this serious. In uni I was able to converse, but I wasn't stuttering very often compared to now after university. Honestly, I don't know how it came about. I just started noticing that I stutter very much, I stammer very much, as many of you all call it. And at first I was like, no, I was ashamed because I felt like there's going to be a stigma attached to the way I speak. People might laugh at me, so I'm always like, I'm always trying to like speak one, like count my words, not to speak very fast, because I speak and talk very, very fast, hence why I stutter this much. Now, most people that talk very, very fast tend to stutter, tend to have this block, and tend to repeat their sounds and syllables because of they speak very, very fast. Now me, if you watch my videos, you see how I talk, you hear how I speak. It is too fast for a normal person, so when I speak that fast, I tend to stutter. Another thing with this stuttering is that it comes with blocks. Sometimes I'm unable to finish pronouncing my words because of I have this block towards my throat region. For example, there are words I'm trying to pronounce, I won't be able to pronounce them. Like for example, books. If I'm going to mention books in a sentence, I'll get to a point, I'll just call it as book. The S won't come out because I'm having that block. And this usually happens to me when I'm trying to pronounce like words that have S, T, P, B, M, G. I tend to have the block. And another thing is that I don't know how to talk slowly. Even though I've tried talking slowly, I cannot talk slowly because there's this pressure from my chest to my throat that pushes the words out. Another thing with my system is that my brain and my speech, my vocal cords do not go like, they do not work hand in hand, because if I'm trying to pronounce a word or make a sentence, my brain is so quick that before I make that sentence out from my mouth, I have finished saying it in my brain. I don't know if I'm explaining this very well. This is what I've noticed throughout this journey of this stuttering and stammering thing. When I'm trying to pronounce a word, I'm done pronouncing that word in my brain, but before it comes out from my mouth, I will start stuttering. I'll start repeating the sentence. I'll start repeating the word. That's how it affects me. And even though when I try to speak gently, there's this tension, there's this pressure I feel from my chest to my throat to my mouth. There's this push, like I cannot just calm down to pronounce a word. I have to do it faster. That's how I always feel, and it always bothers me. You guys can see, right? There are sometimes some of my friends who hit me and be like, oh, I'm making a mistake, or I'm not pronouncing my words well, or I'm doing background. If you know what background means, comment down in the comment section. Like I'm making a blunder, something like that. And it's not really my fault, because sometimes I have, guys, I'm learned. I'm not saying I'm above mistakes, but I'm learned. I understand how to pronounce a word. I know how to make my sentences. I know past tense and present tense. But sometimes I'm not able to pronounce everything out. There was a time I went for a job interview and I was trying to like introduce myself. I wanted to like say I am a graduate of you guys can see, right? I wanted to tell them that I am a graduate. I have a problem with pronouncing G sometimes, so I have to calm down. I wanted to tell them that I am a graduate of Ahmadu-Bello University Zaria, but I couldn't pronounce graduate. I couldn't pronounce graduates. I'll try not to edit this part so you guys can see my struggle. I couldn't pronounce graduate well because there's a pressure, there's a tension from my chest that is forcing the words out, that is making me talk very quickly. So it's very, very difficult for me to pronounce graduate or graduation. So what I do is I have to like try to look for another word. I always say finished. And sometimes when I'm using another words for the particular words I'm meant to use, I always feel like that word is not really good enough, or people think I don't know how to speak English properly, but it's not like that. So it has been happening to me for a while, and I feel like it's time to talk about it, because there are some people that might be stammering, stuttering, and going through this process and I feel very, very shy and not know what to do. Trust me, I've browsed on some things to do, even before I browsed on these measures, because there's no cure, there's no remedy for it, but there are like measures you can take to reduce it. So even before I browse for these measures, I'm already practicing how to reduce the stuttering rate. So, and stuttering is not a bad thing. You just need to calm down and talk, and don't feel less of a person because you stutter. My stuttering is not so bad because sometimes I can make sentences correctly. I can even talk for a very long time without stuttering. My own comes when I'm trying to pronounce a word very, very quickly, or I'm trying to give a very serious gist, because I talk very fast, hence why the stuttering now comes. So I want you to understand and know what triggers your stuttering or stammering. Then you can use these measures to calm it down. It won't affect the flow of your speech. So I checked online for some measures to take, and obviously the first measure is to talk and speak slowly. Practice speaking slowly. Someone like me that talks really, really fast, I am now trying to speak slowly. Even though it's not easy for me, I feel this tension, this pressure, like I said, I might even lead to tightness of my muscles towards this area of my body. But I'm trying to learn how to calmly speak, like speak slowly. I'm trying to practice it, how to speak gently and how to speak slowly, so I will so that I can stop stuttering and stammering. You get me? So if you are stuttering all the time, try to speak slowly, practice it, and eventually you begin to speak normally. And that way of avoiding the stuttering is to avoid triggering words. There are some words that might be very difficult for you to finish pronouncing and you might stutter at the end. The best thing is to avoid those words. What do? You look for alternative words. So instead of using graduation, you can just say I finished from Ahmadu-Bello University. So finished will work for me than graduation, because if I'm trying to converse, oh, my name is Farida, like when you speak too many words at the same time or almost at the same time, you tend to stutter. So when I'm like, oh, my name is Aliyu Farida Usman, I went to so university, I graduated. You can see I graduated with a second class upper degree, blah 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 blah. I wish I could just get a word. Okay, let me see if I can read this word without stuttering. Okay, people God, can you see how I'm trying to speak very fast? God. So, and the last measure you can take to reduce your stuttering rate is speech therapy. You can get a therapist that will help you with your speech and help you to talk calmly and choose different words to use instead of using a particular word that might trigger your stuttering. So I think that's all I have. Those are all the measures I saw, 3 measures I saw that you can use. Practice speaking slowly, avoid trigger words, and get a speech therapy or a speech therapist. So that is basically all I have to share with you guys. Trust me, I can talk about this now because I've grown a thick skin. You know how some people might be, they might come for me, you know, tell me I don't know how to pronounce my word, even though it hurts me sometimes, but I just tend to overlook it. But yeah, so if you watch this video and if you hear some of your friends stuttering or stammering all the time, just try to encourage them or try to calm them down. Sometimes they cannot control it, just like myself. I cannot control it because the rate at which I talk is very fast and it triggers it. So if your friend is stuttering, your family member is stuttering, just try to calm them down. Tell them to relax and calm them down. Or if you are interviewing someone and they are stuttering, most of my interviews I stutter. And now stuttering too can be triggered by when you're very nervous, you are anxious about something, and let's say you go for this job interview. Like me, most of my job interviews that I've gone for, I always used to stutter because I'm kind of nervous, you know, I'm kind of scared, that kind of stuff. So it might trigger my stuttering. So when I want to talk, I start stuttering, or when I'm frustrated, I start stuttering. So many things can trigger it, but I know that the major thing that triggers my stuttering is my speech rate, the way I talk very fast. So it really triggers it for me, and I'm trying to control it, trying to like relax myself, breathe in and out, and speak slowly. Yeah, so that's basically it. So if you have anyone that is stuttering, send them this video, encourage them. They are not alone, and it's not really a bad thing to stutter. You are not abnormal, you're a normal person. It's just a disorder that you can control. So don't worry, it's not even a bad thing, it's not a sickness. But anyways, I hope you guys have learned one or two from this video, and stop stigmatizing those that stutter. It's not really easy. It's really hard for them to speak normally like you are, and it's really hard for them to speak calmly. Trust me, the struggle is real. I might not really have shown my stuttering struggle much on this video, but I'll try to insert clips of when I'm stuttering all the time, like, you know. But anyways, I'm happy that I'm able to share this video. At least someone out there might be able to learn how to, you know, reduce stuttering and become better and speak slowly and normally. So yes, if you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comment section. Do not forget to like it, share it, and drop a comment down. Do not forget to like it, share it. And if you are stuttering and you need me as your speech therapist, send me a mail at faridaaliyu40@gmail.com. I'll be there to guide you and give you some tips and measures on how to reduce the stuttering rate. Okay, so see you guys in my next one. Do not forget to subscribe. My name is Farida Aliyu. Peace out. I was about to drop my phone. Peace out. Bye guys. Bye guys.